the first time the West came to the South, they had beef with Luke Skywalker and the Miami boys. Yeah, they don't tell that story. They don't tell that story where Luke came to the hood, got Atlanta and Miami folk, and we clear how. See, I mean, it was a beef. If you go back and listen to the records, it was a beef going on between Death Row and Luke Skywalker back then. And I remember the first time they saw each other was in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta. And they got to understand, man, the South, boy, the South don't play. The South pulls no punches. We scared of nothing. We are not scared of the boogeyman. And they learned their lesson that you can't just come to this region and just do what you want to do. You had to respect it. And Luke, during them times, was the king of the South, period. If you came to Atlanta, you came to Miami, you had to come see Luke. When you went to Houston, you had to go see Jay. Dungeon family had to check a few folk coming through here. You're not gonna come to Atlanta and act the way and try and act like Atlanta where you from. Nah, we gonna check it. Luke didn't play no games, bro. They didn't play no game. They figured out that they was a lot of shit happened that weekend. That same weekend that I believe the lynch mob got into it with Death Row. It was a lot of shit going on that weekend, man. It was the West Coast had their own internal beefs going on, you know what I mean? So, the Jack the Rapper, and I have to say this out loud, man. If it wasn't for the Jack the Rapper, man, like a lot of us wouldn't have been known to the people, man. The Jack the Rapper is what really started everything.
Right. So Uncle Luke, he was really built like that then. I ain't know that. Shit.
Oh, Uncle Luke from Miami, man. Uncle Luke from the hood, man. Uncle Luke don't. Back then, Uncle Luke was a young, off the chain Miami dude. You know what I mean? That had his own thing, and you gotta understand at that time, Miami was the capital of dope dealing, man. That's where everybody got their dope from. Miami niggas had more money than everybody during them times, cause everybody got their dope from Miami. That's when the Cubans and the Colombians were staying in Miami. So them 80s, man, Miami was the first hub, way before the West Coast. I tell this story. People don't understand. You can go find this on the internet too. The night that Pac was in the studio in LA, Goody Mob come to the studio. He said, Gippy, I want you to hear something. I said, we on the way. We get there, Pac in the booth. When we get in there, Pac like, man, I'm gonna be out in 1 minute. He was so dope to watch him record because the nigga would record with a cigarette and a glass of Hennessy in his hand. It was the most amazing shit of all time. And wouldn't even fuck up. So then he would come out of the booth, sitting at the desk with him, Lisa Lopez, TLC. They drinking tall cans of Old E. He got his girl standing in the corner with a mink on. Told her to shut up. Stand over there. Don't say nothing. He said, Gippy, I want to play you something. I said, what, Pop? What you want to play me? I said, hold on. Hit the button. Boy. Fuck your bitch and the fuck your butt. Oh. Bro, did you just say that? Did you just say that? We were the first people to hear that record. Before the world heard that record. We heard that record right after you recorded it. And I knew that night that when the people heard that record, it was gonna shake the world. And that's exactly what it did when it came out. And the beef was on then. Once you come out and say you knock down a man's wife, it ain't no more talking after that. It was like it was all the way goddamn full blown beef, you know what I mean? So to be able to say that I hit him up before he shot the video, I knew that record was gonna shake hip hop. And to this day, to know that we was the first to hear that record and him wanting our opinion of it, it just makes me just feel special because I'm like, man, damn, bro, like, that shit crazy, you know what I mean? And just to know that all this shit going on, and then we get off tour, We get back home. We go to the club. Suge them pull up trying to get it Puff them at Jaguar. That's when Suge homeboy gets shot in the street. We all there for this. We there. Gippy there. Prime time. You know what I mean? So every incident that became a major incident in them two guys' beef, the Dungeon family, Goody Mob was damn near in the middle of it, bro.